21st of September last year, we had our very, very first event here. And on the 27th of October, we registered Rwanda Business UK as a business. So we are here officially to celebrate our first anniversary. Wow. I think I've spoken to all those who hadn't met before, so everybody knows what we're doing. But I was just wanted to give thanks, especially to the High Commission, the people of the High Commission, especially to HC, as I call him, because without him, I don't think Rwanda Business UK would have been here. We met unofficially for a brunch I'd organized in June last year in Brixton. Small place in Brixton, and he made the honor of joining us. We exchanged ideas because I was a little bit, a lot of people say I have too much energy, but I was really, that's not true. But I was really concerned about moving here as an entrepreneur and not knowing what my fellow Rwandan and diaspora were doing. I was like, but who does what? I want to support my people, I want them to support me, obviously. And I was given a task by some friends and HC. It's like, okay, but you're just talking. Why don't you just create something and do it? So this was the birth of Rwanda Business UK. That actually started for the diaspora, but grew to become for the diaspora and for friends of Rwanda in the UK. This year, we just realized that we managed to organize 8 physical events, 7 digital events, and just recently, we had our very first trade mission. In a year, we've attracted 26 members that are paying members and participate in everything that we do, but we also attracted a paid attendance of 400 people, a little bit more, across all our events. So thank you, because this would have never been possible without most of you in the room.
Opportunities are galore, because reading about Rwanda is different from when you go to Rwanda. It's totally different. I've had the fortunate kind of career over the last 30, 40 years where I've actually been in UK trade investment, been batting for UK trade all over the world, went to so many trade missions. So the experience that I've had this time was a lot different, where you see a lot of opportunity in Rwanda in terms of the openness that the Rwandans are showing from top level all the way to the bottom level. All the vision from top to bottom is united. So you could have disparate visions within the country. So the government says one thing, people on the ground say something different. I did not see that. I saw whoever I spoke to with one vision and with unity. And that is very rare to find that in countries like that.
A great asset as well, with her having those skills in terms of that. So that's my vision really, is to go and relocate in the next few years and live in Rwanda, which I think is just so exciting in terms of technology, in terms of so many things. But also, I think people who, if you haven't been, is the excellence. My sons are 20 and 25, and I was just trying to explain to them, just look around London. And I says, look at the dirt on the street and rubbish and all the stuff. And I says, in a country, 5th richest country in the world. And then we go to Rwanda, which is the 180th richest country in the world or something. And everywhere's landscape, everywhere's clean. And when we traveled, isn't it, for 5 hours, every street had lights. For 5 hours. And I can drive 2 minutes from my house and there's no lights in England. So, it's just different standards and different ways of thinking of what's possible. You don't have to always have massive resources, as in money, to achieve phenomenal things. And as I said, the vision aligns with mine, with the role of women in Rwanda is phenomenal. From Parliament all the way through, you see that. And I just like to be part of it. So for me, it's about making a contribution. And hopefully doing much more. And fantastic we had a brilliant delegation, because it's not just the visits we make and the people we speak to. That's Mohammed talked about that, but the time we spent together, we bonded as a great friendship. I mean, it was fortunate. Maybe we could have had one person where we thought, oh no, why were we with them all day? But we seemed to get on really well, and made connections that I'm sure in business and friendship will continue. So yeah, just love to network with people tonight and do whatever we can to make a contribution.
But I'm always humbled to see people like this showing up for Rwanda. So thank you so much for showing up for my country. I was just telling Mohammed a few moments ago that he could very easily go to the French Riviera, he could go to Spain, he could go to Qatar, he could invest money in many places. And that's true of many of you. 30 years ago, we nearly disappeared. Today, it's not easy for us to disappear. I think we are here, and you can see that the journey we have been on has only been possible because of people like you. We've walked 30 years with friends and partners, big and small, who showed up for Rwanda and walked this journey. So when I'm here and I see these people showing up for Rwanda in London, not in Kigali, it's such a humbling moment. So thank you all for being here. So you can see that Rwanda is not just the geographical space, which is 26,000 square miles down in the middle of Africa. Rwanda, for me, is this. Is from Didier to Mohammed, Asari, to everybody. That is what it means for me. And that also means Africa. That also means our struggles. We are people in different parts of the world, but our struggles are very different. I was speaking to a guest who came to visit me a few moments ago, also to Mohammed. When I go out and speak to some audiences, and I tell them, look, we are all human beings. That is correct. 2 legs, 2 eyes, 1 head, 1 nose, and stuff like that. But where I come from, we still have many, many homes which don't have clean water and electricity in every home. South of the Sahara, probably every country fits that bill. But when I'm speaking to audiences in the United Kingdom, they don't know about it because for the last 300 plus years, they have had electricity and water in every home. So maybe what I'm talking about, genuinely, they don't understand it. When I tell people that when I went to school, I was barefoot, they just don't understand. How is it possible that this tall man one day was going to school without shoes on his feet? But that is true of most of sub-Saharan Africa. Therefore, when I say that our struggles are different, but our humanity is the same, that's exactly what I mean. We are same people, 2 different struggles.
If you are looking for a place where to call home on the continent, Rwanda is your home, and but your target market should be more than Rwanda, even beyond. We can work together in terms of how setting up an entity in Rwanda. We work closely with RDB, we work closely with banks, we work closely now even with investors that are looking for investment opportunities. So you might set up your agri-tech or biotech company. We have some investors that have set up in Rwanda. They are looking for investment opportunities on the continent, but of course if the investment opportunity is next door, it will be easier for them. So we are here to connect you to make sure that that matching is happening. So we are here. We are a government agency, so meaning that we are here at your service. So use us anytime if you want to have any other discussion, engagement, questions, or we share our contact. Please let us know, and the next time you will have to stop by our office. Thank you very much.
My name is Ime and I came to Rwanda Business UK for my first time. It was an amazing opportunity to meet fellow Rwandans and investors of the country. I currently live in the UK in London and I wanted to see what opportunities were there. I'm originally from Rwanda. I was born and raised in Italy, so connecting to my roots is something that's really a priority right now. I currently do brand management and international marketing, and it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
I've been working with Michaela since I returned back from Rwanda in March, and it's been great to see the opportunities that she has put together for people to network and for people to come together. She thinks about the investment of Rwanda. She's very proud of her country, and so she should be. It's a beautiful country, and I want to encourage lots of people from the Caribbean diaspora especially to visit.
I'm Keith, I'm the CEO of Income Consulting, and this is my first Rwanda Business UK event. I've only made contact with them very recently, but I've now just begun to work closely in Rwanda. I incorporated a subsidiary of my UK company there in February of this year. I've already made 6 trips to Rwanda in 2024 and going back in 2 weeks' time for 6 weeks. It's the most amazing place to do business, which I know sounds hyperbolic, and everybody says that, but it's absolutely true. And I would not have believed it until I experienced it.
Here at the embassy, we wanted to interact with the diaspora and the community here in UK to share the same message, basically, that Rwanda is open for business. Rwanda can be a hub for investment on the continent because the community, the embassy, the Rwanda UK business is mainly, it's not only Rwandan people, they also have African diaspora. So the idea is to explain what are the benefits of setting up and how they can leverage in Rwanda to do business on the